Bye-bye. 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 Mom, you ever tackle your fellow?
Hey, I got a flat.
He had to close it out. This is already getting hard to do.
Are you standing on? Come on.
I think I lost service.
Oh, he's hung up on me. He's not today.
Sorry, I'm angry.
That is the sound of when somebody hangs up on you. So he had an answer and then hung up on. That's that sorry nigga.
I'm sorry, but my wife said according to that website, the only school I can go to in North Carolina is ECSU. And I might get into CLA.
Somebody get into CLA. There's no definite. Somebody got denied for CLA.
Oh my gosh, they're awful news.
Exactly.
I'm mad now. Hey, it's Armante from Performance County High School.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good, how are you? Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
And my partner Max is here with me.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. I'm available. I'm ready.
All right. How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching. This is my 14th season overall, and this is my 3rd season at North Carolina Wesleyan College.
When did you realize that this would be what you wanted to do in life?
I probably realized it my senior year in college. I attended Langston University in Oklahoma, which is an NAIA affiliated school. So it's not NCAA, but it's an NAIA school. It's kind of a small college in the state of Oklahoma. And a 4-year basketball player. And I ended up graduating with a degree in secondary education. So I knew I wanted to impact lives in the way of education, but basketball has always been my passion. And I knew if I couldn't play it professionally, then I knew the next best thing was probably to coach it and stay involved in coaching. And I think I really came to that realization probably the season or the summer between my junior and senior year in college. So that was the summer of 2002.
Are you going to do anything further than be the assistant coach?
Well, I was a head coach at my alma mater for 3 years, and I think anybody who is involved in coaching has some type of aspirations of being a head coach. And I enjoyed those 3 years being a head coach. It was a grind. It was tough. I was 28 years old when I got the head coaching job at the collegiate level. But if I had to say my ultimate goal, and if I didn't want to do something further than this, I always wanted to coach on a Division I level, and I wanted to be a Division I head coach. So, hopefully God blesses me with the opportunity in the near future. And I'm a firm believer that you continue to work hard and do things the right way. Opportunities come. You got to be patient, but just continue to work and continue to network and build relationships.
If you had a choice of which D1 college you could coach at, which one would it be?
You know what? I really don't have an answer to that. I would just want to be around a program that, that it was supported by administration, where the student body supported it, where athletics was really appreciated. So I couldn't really pin down one institution where I would want to coach, wherever the opportunity presented itself. So I wish I could answer that, but that's kind of a tough one.
Did you have any adversity that you had to overcome to become where you are now?
Adversity. When I first started coaching college, or when I first started coaching, period, I got an assistant coaching job at the junior college level at 21 years old. I graduated college when I was 21, and and my first coaching job was coaching at a junior college, and I made $800 for the entire season. So, if anybody knows coaching, if you guys know coaching, it's a lot of hours, a lot of sleepless nights, long nights, early mornings. But I think at the end of the day, if you're in coaching and if you're doing it for the money, you're in the wrong profession, because it's a lot of times you get jobs in this profession, you're not actually getting paid what you think you deserve or what you think you're worth, but you got to make that sacrifice. So I was coaching, and I was also teaching full-time. That was my full-time job. I taught at a kindergarten through 8th grade elementary school as a PE and health teacher during the day. So from 7:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, I was a teacher, and then from 4 o'clock when practice started until the night was over, I was a junior college assistant coach, and making $800, putting in all those hours. So that was the adversity. But after that, like I said in the initial part of the conversation, if you continue to work hard and do things the right way, other opportunities will present themselves.
Are you fulfilled with what you're doing now?
I'm very fulfilled. I think my mother always told me, if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. And every time I wake up in the morning, I'm just blessed to have an opportunity to come and impact lives of young men through using the game of basketball. But, coaching, you're more than just a coach. You're more than just trying to put plays together. I mean, you have to be a father figure to some of these guys. You got to be a big brother. You got to be a mentor. You got to be an educator. You got to be a counselor. You got to be a doctor, psychologist. So it's so many different things, but I wouldn't want to do anything else. I wouldn't want to wake up doing anything else. And I got the support of my family, my wife, 3 daughters. I think that's a very important part, because if you're going to be in this profession, like I said earlier, you have long days, and I don't really get out of the office until about 10 o'clock at night. But if I didn't have the support of my family to do what I love to do, it would be tough. So I'm very fulfilled.
That's good. Are there any choices that you, throughout your life, that you wish you wouldn't have done, or that you think would have changed a lot that's happened so far?
One big choice that I think I made that impacted my life early on was when I first got to college. I was kind of unsure what I wanted to major in, because I wasn't really sure the direction I was trying to go in my life. And at the time, my older brother was just graduating from college, and he graduated with a degree in business, and he went on and did well for himself. So I tried to kind of follow his footsteps. And so when I first got to college, I wanted to major in business. I saw how successful he was becoming. And I said, you know what, when you major in business, I think I could probably follow a path. But I wasn't really good at math. And in business, you take a lot of math courses, a lot of accounting courses. So I struggled. And I struggled probably the first 2 years I was in college. And I did so badly where my mom told me that, you know what, we're going to take you out of school for a semester so you can kind of figure out what direction you want to go in life. And I think by that semester being off, it gave me a chance to kind of refocus, kind of get focused on what I wanted to do. And that's when I started kind of coming with the idea of okay, Nigel, I got to find out what you really love. And I love basketball. I love being around youth. I love mentoring. But if I didn't have that fallback, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Or if I was going to be doing what I'm doing now, it probably would have took longer. But because she brought me home, because she said, we're going to pull you out of school so you can get your mind right, that kind of helped me out. It kind of adjusted my path. And I don't think if I would have went through that, I would be here today.
Do you have any advice for students who are trying to pursue their goals in life?
Advice that I have is work extremely hard. Don't let anyone outwork you. Try to stay focused on your short-term goals. Stay focused on your long-term goals. And one thing that's always helped me, surround yourself with people who are doing better than you think sometimes you hang out with friends, and nothing wrong with friends, but sometimes you can hang out with people who are not really sure where they want to go in life, and sometimes when you hang out with people like that, they kind of hold you back from achieving what you want to achieve. But sometimes you got to humble yourself, hang out with people who are doing better than how you're doing. So surround yourself with good people, work hard, do things the right way, and keep your priorities straight. You should achieve some success.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you today.
Okay, sounds good.
Mr. Thomas, I'm Max. I'm an aspiring athlete, and I would like to say that your words really did encourage me, and I really appreciate your time.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys, selecting me to question me, so I appreciate that. Anytime you guys need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Albert. Yeah. That was a good interview.
It really was.
He was inspiring. He answered the questions very well.
Yeah. But he answered them to the quality that we wish the first people would have.